Hey, what is up, all you fellow clashers? This is Toddzilla again with Joe's Auto War Clan. We're going to go over a few Town Hall 9 war attacks here from our war against the Terminators. Not much of a war. We completely smacked them down, put the Terminator on them. Now they're dead. We crushed them. But before I go into these videos highlighting all of our attacks here at Town Hall 9, I want to explain why you should subscribe to this channel. I'm going to go through our war log and just show you what that looks like. If you're new, if this is your first video you're watching on us, you can see 163 wins, 73 losses. We're not that, good of a clan. Obviously, we obviously win a little bit more than double that we lose, 66% overall. But let's look at our last 50 wars and our war log. 1 loss, 2 losses, 3 losses, and that is it. We've knocked off about 6 or 7 wars now from this 30 war win streak that we had before we lost to Limited. So we've got 3 losses roughly in our last 55, 56 wars. That's a 95% win rate, actually a little bit more than a 95% win rate. So you can see we used to suck kind of bad. Now we're starting to win a lot of wars. We highlight all of our Town Hall 9 attacks, so if you want to become a clan that's maybe struggling right around 50% win rate and you want to start winning 95% of your wars and start getting that loot and upgrading everything, you're going to want to subscribe to this channel. With that being said, let's take a peek at our Town Hall 9 attacks against Terminators. I do want to highlight a lot of them on here. We're going to look at Mr. Shifar, somebody that we picked up actually just from a comment on our YouTube videos. So he commented on him, did see us in a war that we played against each other, but a speed run here, under 2 minutes to get rid of this Town Hall 9. They are kind of a fresh Town Hall 9. That's more of a Town Hall 8 base design. So pulls the clan castle there, pulls it all the way down to the bottom with his archer, poisons, throws down another distracting archer, and uses his archer queen and a few wizards to get rid of that clan castle. Very nice job on that CC pull there. I did want to just pause it here. This particular jump didn't need to be placed right there. It should have been placed right on this mortar. That would have allowed his troops to get right into the core from the outside there. But you can see this was a speed run regardless. He does come in at that 90-degree angle with his golem, or from where his kill squad went in with his hogs, and completely demolishes that base with those hogs going through the core there. And you can see his golem's kind of struggling to get in there. They should be already jumping into that core and helping bust down some of those defensive buildings, but not a huge deal. Is a more fresh Town Hall 9 here than anything else, so he completely obliterated that base. 20 seconds left to kind of clean up everything there. So very nice attack from Mr. Shifar. One little minor hiccup there with the jump spell that I would have corrected, but doesn't really matter on those fresh Town Hall 9s. He had a very nice attack there. And as I said, he commented on our YouTube videos, and we picked him up from there. So certainly leave comments on these videos if you're enjoying the videos. Leave a comment. We always like to see those comments. Very interesting base design here, and I wanted to highlight what Smitty did. You can see 3 minutes 1 second, 3 minutes 0, 59, and he started it. So he had a half a second remaining on this attack. Plops down a few P.E.K.K.A.s there, and you can see he's got a few healers, and there go his royals. Throws those 2 healers down, and there they go to keep his P.E.K.K.A.s alive. Very interesting strategy here from Smitty, and as you see, it did work. It got 3 stars. Here come the CC troops. Here come some Valkyries. Now he's going to push all the way around there clockwise with his troops there to kind of get rid of all that clutter on the outside and hopefully bust in through the center afterwards. So we're going to see how close. We already saw it was a half a second remaining basically when he started, and we're gonna see just how close this actually came. Later on, we have a Barb King from the Defender taking on his level 1 Archer Queen, and that is a battle, and you'll see that these these healers come very close to dying a couple times before that, and they don't. Here comes a third healer, and there go his hogs. Those don't quite survive, and we got one healer dead there. Luckily, he had another in his clan castle, so watch this battle right here. Barb King on level 1 Archer Queen. It's getting smoked. It's about to die, and boom, our healers changed their focus, and wow, that Archer Queen barely survived. If it had not, I am pretty sure that this attack would have failed, because I believe he crushes this Tesla up here and kills it. And that little action there with the Tesla and those little hit points that it helped with before it actually died there was the reason that this was a 3-star with a half a second remaining, and not a 99% 2-star or anything like that. So I wanted to highlight that one. Very unique base design, very unique way to attack this base design, going around it clockwise with some healers there to keep your troops alive. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit slower of attack, and you saw there, half a second remaining, very close with that Barb King and Archer Queen attack there. Very nice to see that little battle going on. This base gave us a lot of fits here. Just a town hall sitting in the center, and kind of a weird, I don't even want to say swastika, but it's a plus design where you can get in from the outside into this section, this section, this section, and this section, actually straight from the outside. And if you wanted to, you could use a jump right on that town hall and get it. But I believe Jesse was the 4th person to attack this before we got a 3-star on this particular base. He was using the or whatever you want to call it, TripleLaLoon or TripleLaLoon attack here. He's got the three lava hounds there, so once he gets that first air defense down with his kill squad, which he already zap quaked this one down here by the archer tower and all that, that one's gone from a zap quake. That's a unique way of dealing with these guys. So he releases 2 of those guys, and there's a haze spell. Two lava hounds on that 3rd air defense. Here come the balloons. They take that one out. 2 loons still going, getting the expo fire as well onto that last air defense. There's the rage. Get those balloons moving a little bit faster. Throws in that last lava hound from his clan castle. One of them's busted, and the other 2 going around soaking up damage there, with the balloons coming in to finish off the rest of these defenses. Very nice air attack here from Jesse. Nice to see another LaLoon attack in our video arsenal. So if you want to understand how to do a LaLoon attack, Jesse's very good at them. You can see here. And as I said, I believe on the prior war that highlighted the LaLoon attack. They're a little bit slower. These cleanups of balloons aren't very fast. And you see there's about 50 seconds worth of cleanup to finish off the rest of this base. But they definitely are effective at getting the job done if you know what you're doing. They do take a little bit better planning, if you want to say that, to get the balloons and everything, and to do what you want. Here's a ring within a ring within a ring, basically, to try to keep your troops coming from the inside, or into the inside. But you can see a speed run here from Mr. Shifar. He had a very nice 6-star war. Pulls the clan castle there with that lava, or excuse me, with the hog there. Here comes that unique way of dealing with the CC pull poisons. Here's a couple wizards. A giant, I think, was meant to distract the CC, which it kind of did there. Giant also got rid of that giant bomb. And now here comes the Asian wall full of hogs. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, look at all those hogs going there. Completely destroying everything. 2 heals right away to keep those hogs alive. and still got 2 left. He just did mass hogs on this attack. Oh, look at what we have in the clan castle. Maxed out hogs. I believe those were the ones that I donated. Look at them go in there and crush everything in there. There's a 3rd heal, and you can see almost all of the defenses are done. Throws down the last heal just for the heck of it because he wants to spend all of his elixir on this attack. There's the last one. Watch that Barb King get deleted off the map by those hogs, and from there, 37 seconds worth of cleanup. He swags a poison heal, ha ha ha, right on top of that clan castle and the town hall. Suck on that, Julia from the Terminators. Mr. Shifar really gave it to you there. Hope you enjoyed it. And very nice hog attack at Town Hall 9. Wanted to highlight that one. Very unique. Don't see a lot of mass hog attacks at Town Hall 9 that are successful. That was a particular base design that could have been destroyed by it. We have a nice fast attack here from 2 minutes and 10 seconds from Ron Wiz Mexico. Very open core here. Those are the ones I kind of like if there's a lot of DPS buildings in there to run a rage spell to clean up all that DPS in there. But he decides to go 3 heals in the jump. You can see the 2 golems down there after he pulls a CC and a wide funnel with his wizards. And then here comes some wall breakers that he threw in there. Guess what? They didn't really work because they got blasted by a mortar. Doesn't matter. He throws that jump spell down, says, hey, guess what? My Valkyries can get in there, and they do a lot of damage anyway, so they're just going to be my wall breakers. Here they come. Boom, right in there. Let's get that archer tower, and here's that 90-degree angle with the hogs. Get those guys that are already focused kind of on the kill squad to go down and not kill the kill squad anymore. A heal there on the hogs, and guess what? It also kind of heals up those Valkyries in there. Those Valkyries got 1,000 hit points, almost 900 actually is the max one at Town Hall 9. So they can tank a lot of stuff and deal a lot of damage out. Last heal there kind of gets all the hogs within those remaining damage dealing buildings. And from there, one last Tesla, and there goes the air defense. And from there, the hogs say, hey, let me have some of this coin. We'll just blast down all of these storages and collect some loot. Thank you very much for the 3-star, Ron Wiz says, from Nasty Nate. Nice attack there from Ron Wiz. Good strategy. Didn't go as planned as his wall breakers got crushed by some mortars. He improvised, used a jump spell there, and still got the 3 stars. Way to stick with it there, Ron. Let's take a peek at White Geese. He has gone a nice streak here. We're going to watch how the Velk's path on this particular attack. They don't go where he wants to. He wants to jump into the center, but these Velks, they like any clumped up thing. So these units that are right next to each other, they're going to wedge themselves right in between those. Whatever's closest, they're going to go to. If you throw a jump spell down here, unfortunately, they're going to go right into those buildings that are the closest ones. So here's that jump spell. One last clan castle wizard. He takes that out. He wants those Velks to go right into the core there. Unfortunately, they do not. There's a heal to help keep them alive, though. And kind of not the strategy he wanted, I'm pretty sure. He wanted those Velks to go right into the center. They did not, but they did do enough tanking. They did do enough damage to take out a lot of those buildings in there that the hogs kind of have free reign from any damage-dealing units other than those Teslas to go in and crush up what was inside that base. There's a haste spell just to get his hogs to the next building a little bit faster. And a few damage-dealing units defensively there left. X-bow, mortar, air or archer tower, wizard tower, and a cannon. That's a decent amount of damage, but he's got just enough hogs to get rid of that X-bow and that wizard tower. And then a cannon there, give it one last little bit of defense. And we'll fast forward just to see how that happens. It's attacking that golem. Now it's attacking this lone Valkyrie that's left there that gets that last elixir storage. And now it's hooked on to his Archer Queen, and from there, last tower's gone. Now it's just his Archer Queen. Uses the ability to get that extra DPS from his archers, and like I said, this one started with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, so he had 30 seconds to spare there. No sweat. Nice attack from White Geese on a very popular design that you'll see in a lot of your wars. I've seen this one probably 5 or 6 times in the last 20 wars, so that's a good video to watch if you're interested in how to attack those. And let's look at the last 3-star here from Ron Wiz Mexico. We already saw a 3-star from him. Let's look at another mega speed run under 1 minute and 45 seconds. Very interesting base design, similar to the one that we just watched White Geese do. It's got this core that maybe your Velks don't want to go into with the jump spell, but let's take a peek at how Ron pulls the clan castle there. Guess what? There's a lava hound in there. Those are kind of useless unless they bust and get on your wizards and kill a bunch of those units. If they get onto your Valkyries when you're running a GoVaHo, you can pretty much ignore that thing because it'll just follow those guys around the whole map. You can see one wizard gets stuck on there. There's a jump spell, very nice jump spell from Ron. Ron pulls his golems into the core from the outside. There goes his Valkyries, very quick there on his hogs at that 90-degree angle to get in there and mash up everything as far as those defenses are. Kind of a weird heal there, but it did heal up those hogs that split off a little bit. Got one heal left. A lot of damage being done to those units in the center. Probably could have been a little bit better placement on those heals for him. There's that CC Lava Hound that busted up, but luckily he had plenty of ability to get rid of that. He's got a poison down as well to take care of the one down there, and downstairs on the bottom right here, we can see these wizards kind of taking out those high hit point buildings to kind of finish off everything. I like to always save a few wizards to do that. If you didn't, you wouldn't have had a speed run here, but as we saw before, it's under 1 minute and 45 seconds. So very fast attack from Ron Wiz on a very interesting base design. Nice job, Ron Wiz. Nice job, everybody, on all of your attacks. Way to get rid of those Terminators. We smoked them. No contest in this war. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed the video. Please give our channel a subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video, which will probably be in about a day or so when we get rid of this Pinoy Hard Rock clan. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully another win for us. 95% win rate. If you want to do that too, subscribe to this channel and let your clanmates know. Look at this channel. These guys get it done. They used to suck. Now they're good. 95% win rate. Let's do that too. Tell them to subscribe. Start winning wars. Start collecting that loot. You'll enjoy the game a lot more. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Todzilla out.